Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today? Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right, I'm driving down the road trying to loosen my load, so let's go ahead and dive right on into it. What is our subject for today? Our subject for today is selling and taking care of your health, okay? Selling and taking care of your health. You're going, what in the world? Yeah, I'll tell you what, I know I talk about a lot of different subjects because this platform is working with what they call real salespeople. I work out in the field. I talk to people over that heavy phone, and I go door to door and business to business. I'm always out and about trying to make some money, honey. And one of the things I've noticed, you know, as an older person, the older I get, the more maintenance I need. You may be a young person who's watching this video thinking, well, you know, this really doesn't concern me. Well, let me be straightforward, honest with you. It has everything to do with you. If you are a young person or somebody's in their 30s, 40s, you know, all the way up to however old you are, you really do need to start to take care of your health. The reason why I stress that is because our bodies, after so many years of wear and tear, working out, going, you know, out dancing, partying, and all this kind of stuff, ends up causing us to have issues. And we get this thing called plantar fasciitis with your feet. You end up having knee problems, back problems, oh my gosh, weight problems. And here's what happens. It can take you off your game, especially if you're in pain. Pain can mess with the brain, and I'm just saying, it'll make you go insane. So my simple job today is to just bring to your attention that selling is a holistic approach. It's not just you selling, but it's your life too. And all the things that come with our life. A lot of times, you know, I'm an older person. I go to the gym at least 5 days a week. Now, I'm still a heavyset person, but I'm more muscular than I am fat, okay? And my doctor says, keep doing what you're doing, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. But here's the thing, guys. As you age, and even if you're a younger person, you definitely need to go to your doctor at least once a year. That way you can have a checkup from the neck up. And I mean, even if you're about that age, get yourself a prostate exam to make sure you're functioning well. And it'll make all the difference in your selling career, because we have to be on our game. And if you're not on your game and you're getting sick and you're missing days or you're laying out because you just don't feel good, it's not a good thing, because we work on this magic thing called commission. Selling and making money makes all the difference in the world. So taking care of your health may seem trivial, but it really matters, okay? I'm an older person now, so, you know, I just went to the doctor and got 2 big old needles put in my feet. And back in the day, I used to run. I was running cross country when I was a kid. I used to go nightclubbing, dancing, wearing all those pretty shoes, those pointy shoes and stuff. Now, old Gary Lee wears some really nice shoes that are more comfortable to make sure that, hey, I don't have any pain, because it messes with your game, baby. It messes with your mind. So I'm not trying to say, hey, you know, the selling is easy, because listen, guys, selling is wonderful. But if you've got some piercing pains, if you've got nagging coughs, backaches, and problems, you need to address those things. And as if you're a young person watching this, what did I just say? You may say, well, I don't need to go to the doctor. Well, you do. You need to go ahead and get insurance if you can with your company, if you possibly can, or get some other type of insurance where you have it available, and get a checkup from the neck up. What's the worst thing that can happen? They say your bill of health is real good, or they may catch something and say, ooh, okay, well, let's go ahead and take care of this. But if you wait, it can end up costing a whole lot more. Another thing is you need to take care of your teeth, okay, guys? I mean, hey, you need to get that toothbrush and brush them things. You need to go ahead and have your teeth looked at least twice a year. I get my teeth cleaned every 6 months. Okay, back in the day, I used to smoke. So when you smoke, it puts tar on your teeth, and it can cause damage. And over the years, it can really cause you to have some really bad problems with your teeth. But I got real fortunate. I was one of these people, like many years ago, probably 13, 14 years ago, I stopped smoking. I only did it on occasion, but it was an occasion that it could cause you to have a lot of problems, lung problems, back, I mean, just all kinds of problems. And now as an adult, I make sure that I take good care of my teeth. And if you're smoking, if you're vaping, or if you are a person who smokes marijuana, I don't care what you do. You just got to remember, you got to make sure you brush your teeth and floss, guys. I've seen it where my friends, they didn't floss, and I don't know how you don't get no food in between it, and they had cavities really bad. And these are my teeth, okay? They're not perfect, but I'm going to tell you what, I brush them at least 3 times a day. And some people say, well, that might be a little overkill. I don't care. That's my whole thing. And I always floss because I don't want to have any problems. And if you don't floss, there's other things that can happen. If you get infections, that can go to your heart, or that could go to your brain, and it could kill you. Yeah, I know you're saying, what has all this got to do with selling? People are looking at you. If you're in person, if you're selling in person, and they see a snaggletooth or somebody who doesn't take care of their hygiene, or who may smell or may not look right, they're going to judge you, and they may not buy from you. They may buy that time, but after that, the only reason why they bought from you is because you were so persistent, and maybe they were thinking, God, I feel sorry for this person. But you know, in reality, if you're a salesperson, you have to take care of what? Your health. You really, really do. And I'm just going to say this, guys, you know, what we put in our body does really matter, okay? And if we eat too much, and I'm guilty of this because I was over 300 and some pounds, and I'm about 280, 270. I go to the gym. My doctor says you're healthy. My blood pressure is right. I mean, it's just that but still, I have to go to the gym. Now, some people, they're easily able to be real thin, and they're not worried about stuff like that. Even people who look good, that are thin and stuff, still can have some underlying issues with their heart. They can have diabetes. I know some people that are skinnier than a doggone tick, and man, I'll tell you what, they have to have this pump on them, and it can be really devastating. So if you're a young person, if you're listening to this, now another thing is, if you're a woman and stuff, get your mammograms. Go ahead and get yourself checked out regularly. Go ahead and go to your doctors, get your pap smears, get yourself taken care of, because your health really matters. A lot of times when we're younger, we put off all these different things. We think, I don't need to go to the doctor. I feel fine. Well, you do. You may be ingesting alcohol and smoking and doing things that are really damaging your body, but you don't feel the pain. Have you ever looked at somebody who's been smoking for a long time and their mouth looks like all sunk in, their faces look kind of messed up because they ain't got no teeth? And it's not, I'm not trying to be hard, but we're salespeople. We are on the phones talking to people, okay? And we're also in front of people. So you have to feel good about yourself when you're out there selling. If you're a salesperson and if you're not feeling good about who you are, it's going to show to the customer. You're going to feel inferior, because we're going to talk to all different types of people. Some people got a lot of money, some people don't got much, and some people, they're just barely able to purchase what we have to offer. But we want to look our best. We want to be our best. You know, Zig Ziglar, he said, would you take a thoroughbred horse and take him out to the bars, get them all drunk and all that, smoking cigarettes and drugs and all this kind of stuff? Would you do that with $1 million doggone thoroughbred? And nobody in their right minds will say, yeah, let's do that. No. So why don't we look at ourselves as being thoroughbred? What we eat, what we do, where we go, our exercise, our mental state. You know, here's another thing, guys. If you're out there in the world and you're selling and you're having mental issues, okay, we need to have people help us. We need to go to places where people can maybe offer some assistance psychologically. If you're a person who drinks alcohol or smokes or does drugs and alcohol, there are programs like AA and NA that are really, really good places that will help you, and you get a chance to share your feelings, find out who you are, and then it also helps you with, you know, overcoming things that are in your life. Now, a lot of times people, you know, go to, you know, your health is mental. You know, sometimes, see, people go to church. I go to church. I love it because, see, I get to also I get this pain out of me, this feeling out of me, these things I get to learn. I get taken care of. And our whole thing today was, you know, salespeople, what do we need to do? We need to look out for our health. So we got to look out for our health, not only mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. And now here's the thing, kicker, guys. If you are a salesperson, live within your means. What that means is, don't be like some people. You got all this money in one hand, you got paid, and then you ain't got nothing in this one, and you owe bills, a lot of debt. Okay, been there, done that. So my whole goal is for you to save at least 10% of your money, so that way you can pay your taxes first off. Also help with the church if you can help, or help these other organizations and stuff that need help. And always be kind to people, because God always gives back to what you give. And you always need to remember, selling is a great opportunity. We live on this thing called commission. If we get paid commission, some weeks are good, some weeks are bad, and some weeks really suck. And it can really mess with your mind. So you remember mental things. If you have family members that you're yelling at or abusing because you're angry and frustrated, get some help. Go to your management and ask them, hey, can you maybe help me? I'm having a hard time. I'm going through a rough patch. Call on to your churches. Go to different organizations. Talk to people who can let you talk about what's going on in your life, so that way you can be a better salesperson. Because one of the things I've learned is that, listen, by listening to other people talk about what's going on in their lives, it makes you even a better salesman. Remember, guys, we're trying to make money, honey. We're trying to do the right next thing, and we want to worry about our health. Not only physically, guys, and if you're not doing any physical activity, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen is you're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Been there, done that. And I have to go to the gym. Some people, I've been going to the gym now for over, I don't know, for quite a long time. And I'm still a little bit heavy, but doggone, I'm in good shape. I work out. I do the things that I need to. I eat right. And, hey, you know, I'm only about 5'4". I ain't a real tall guy. So, you know, weight don't just fall off. So I have to do more. Now that I'm being able to tell you about your feet, you got to take care of your feet, because they're also your wheels. They get you from A to B. And if your feet are hurting, oh my gosh, you look like you're stepping on glass and stuff. And I've been having to deal with stuff like that. So I haven't been able to walk as much. But now I started buying these really comfortable shoes. They cost me like $155. They ain't that expensive, and they're really, really nice. And I got them online. And the lady who takes care of my feet, and the one who's my doctor, she said those are awesome. And you got to figure every 6 months you need to buy new shoes. So you just split that in half, you know, so it's a really good deal. And the key to success, guys, is your health. How you feel about yourself. Because when you look in the mirror, if you don't see a successful person, you're not going to want to be a successful person. Your mind's not going to allow you to close the hard deals. And sometimes it may mess with your mind. It may mess up your whole deal, period, because you're not feeling confident enough in yourself. And I always do, like Brian Tracy and Zig Ziglar said, talk to yourself, like yourself. I like myself. I like myself. I'm a great salesman. I'm a #1 salesman. Those thoughts, those things that you say to yourself, those affirmations, they will make all the difference in your selling career. So believe in yourself and believe that God's got your back. And get around people who are good mentors, people who can walk you through a selling process. When things are going that are hard, talk to those people and share your feelings. And go with the winners. I didn't say the wieners, I said the winners. Those people who can build you up. Stay away from family members and friends and people that are naysayers, that are Mr. and Mrs. Negative. They'll pull you down like a crab. Okay. And get out of that box. Go ahead and start learning. Get online. And my name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy, your real estate sales guy. And I'm your bug guy too. I sell pest control services. I do it all. And I've been selling for quite a long time, since the 80s. So in this regard, when you talk with me or you listen to my videos, and I got literally hundreds and hundreds of different types of sales videos on everything there is to know about selling. And on top of that, I got a comedy channel. I got a comedy channel, and I also have a real estate channel. So check out my channels and let me know. Also, just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk with you today. Because see, by doing this, you know, as a salesperson, I'm sharing my hope, my strength, and I'm just sharing that with you because, see, if we don't talk about what's going on with us as salespeople and these things that agitate us, frustrate us, because we get we get bombarded with objections all the time. We get bombarded by people saying you can't do this, you can't be successful, you can't do this. And it's just a lie from the pit of, hey, okay. So my simple job today was just to let you know, selling and your health, it really matters. I'm just saying, bro, it just really matters. Get out there, start going out, work out, go to the gym, start walking, go out there and play some golf, play some tennis, get into sports. I mean, even if you're not a sport person, you can at least walk around your desk. Okay? But your health, it really matters. Remember, maintain your health. Take care of your teeth. Take care of your hygiene. People are judging you based on the way you dress. And if you dress like, okay, you need to get dressed, they will go ahead and go buy from somebody else. Because they say people buy from people they associate with or look like, and they do. So remember, guys, my name is Gary Lee Stanley. Give me a thumbs up and share my videos. I appreciate it. And go ahead and subscribe. The key to success, guys, in this regard, selling and your health. It'll make all the difference in the world. So get out there and sell something. But if you ain't asking for the order, you ain't selling. And you won't be able to sell if you don't take care of your health. Okay? All right.